So let's dive in with LinkedIn, okay? Now LinkedIn is the professional business network. It is not meant for social media sharing like Facebook or Instagram exactly, okay? And that's why different platforms connect to other ones, okay? So LinkedIn connects with Twitter, and we're gonna talk a little bit about Twitter next. LinkedIn is the professional business card now, okay? So you need to have a profile on LinkedIn. You have to. I don't suggest you don't have one. And if you haven't updated it for a while, please go in there and update your contact information, your profile, and your experience, okay? Those are 3 core areas I want you to update on LinkedIn immediately. So even if you have to stop this video and go into LinkedIn right after this, go do it, guys. Update your profile photo. Your headline subject is how people see you. Ours is transforming experts into leaders via media, okay? So it's not like CEO or founder. I'm not a big fan of that. Or brand strategist only. I really encourage you to distinguish what you do for people in your headline subject, okay? And go in and update your experience and your contact information, guys. I can't tell you how many people's contact information is either personal information, outdated, or just none, okay? Because people are gonna reach out to you for business leads and also for collaborations. So it's really important that you update this profile. The other really powerhouse thing you can be doing with LinkedIn is blogging and advertising, okay? So you can blog on LinkedIn itself, and people can follow you on LinkedIn, okay? So you're gonna be building out your connections. And a lot of people ask me, well, Jared, should I add every single person that connects with me? My theory is no, don't add every single person that connects with you. Look at their background, look at who they are, look at some of their connections, and see if it's a good fit. Now, if you just want to grow big numbers, then yeah, add everybody in your list. But what I recommend really is just adding targeted people that are going to help you grow. Now, if you can add a personal note when you add people, definitely do that. And one great recommendation is go through the mobile app, the LinkedIn mobile app on your phone to add connections. We'll talk about a little bit of that in the technology part of this. So one thing that I do is I take my blog posts that I already created for my website and I repurpose them to LinkedIn for blogging. So I'm not writing completely new material. I'm actually repurposing a blog and a video that I put onto our website and I'm putting it into my LinkedIn blog, okay? And again, this course is not about deep LinkedIn strategies, but I want to give you a couple of core ones that you can really run with, because we could do a whole course on just LinkedIn. And I have lots of resources I can share with you in our VIP downloads area that you can learn more about how to use leadership and thought leadership just for LinkedIn, okay? So what I recommend is taking that repurposed content that you created, the video, the text blog, and repurposing that into a blog on LinkedIn, because that's a different audience. And yes, ideally you want to get those people off social media and get them onto your website to subscribe. But it's a great thing that people are following you on LinkedIn and seeing your post and reacting with it and seeing your content, because that establishes you as the thought leader in your space. These are some of the external validations that people do perceive you as this person and as this expert. But until they actually reach out and you reach out to them, then it creates the benefits of thought leadership, not just the perception of thought leadership, okay? So I really encourage you, take that content, take that video, put it into a post, make it look beautiful, keyword it, add tags, and share it with your network and share it to individual people that you feel like would really benefit from reading your content, okay? Or watching your content. You can do photo, video, and text in a LinkedIn blog. All right? So don't be afraid, repurpose that content and push it into LinkedIn. One more core power point of LinkedIn is that you can actually connect it to Twitter. Okay? So when you post something, there's a little bottom setting that says connect with Twitter. So that means when you post something on LinkedIn, it's also going to push to your Twitter, because Twitter is also another thought leadership platform. Okay? So if you want to use advertising on LinkedIn and different ways to leverage your content, there's a lot of different resources on LinkedIn to research. And you can get really, really specific in your ad targeting and your demographics with LinkedIn. So I really want you guys to build a powerhouse network, post content, repurpose content, okay? Make your professional profile look great, and also be adding people that are value add to your network. This is a core step, guys. I really don't want you to miss it. And if you're somewhat of a bit of an introvert, I really need you to step up a little bit, kind of shake off a little bit of that shyness and say, I'm going to reach out to more people. One of the things I do is that when I see a conference and I see a speaker list of amazing speakers, I take their name and I plug them into LinkedIn, I look them up, and I will reach out to them to add them to my network. At this point in time, I now have over 3,300 connections, and some of those connections are powerhouse leaders and experts in the world. These are people I want to collaborate with in the future. I want them to know who I am, and I want them to see the content that I push out. Okay? So it's really important, guys, that you use LinkedIn. Some of the biggest thought leaders in the world, most of them are all there, and there's a reason, because it's a powerhouse network. All right, so if you're already using it, figure out ways that you can actually niche it and grow it more with different strategies that we talked about with your content and your networking and updating your profile. And if you're not really using LinkedIn right now, definitely update your content, update your profile, and get it out there and add to your network. All right, now we're going to move on to Twitter.